Okay, we're going to just do a quick video here on when to trade the markets in the morning and in the afternoons. We're not quite at the afternoon yet, we're just in the midday. But the question was asked, do you trade midday? And I said, normally not. It has to be a very good trade for me to do that. And midday usually spans between noon Eastern and 2 p.m. Eastern. And quite often I don't trade after even 11:30 Eastern time. So let's have a look and see if that theory pans out. So here's this is ICD. This is the big trader today. It's up $7.80, 325%. Trading through the 10 here. So here's the noon. Here, this line right in here. So we see that it came from 275, popped up to a high of 6 by noon. Now this is a bit of a different story. This is the big trader for the day. So there's one that afternoon traded really well. Don't forget, these are the most active traders. That's too small float. Look at the Nels here. This is the same thing. This is afternoon. And we see, really we just coiled in here, and then after 1 p.m. it popped. So that's a 50-50 trade, that one, or piece. CLMT is popping here as oil and gas goes. Up until noon here, the action was, then it did nothing. Now it's starting to pop over. So that's hard to say. But we see here on the PSTI, so this popped this morning from 5, and by noon it had traded to 8. And then after noon, it's traded another 50 cents. Now, so it did keep going up, but only for 50 cents. So there's a lot of risk. All the easy money was made here, and then it's selling off. AGS. This is noon here, popped at noon and then sold off. So coming up to noon it was good, but after that it pulled back. Tupperware, it peaked at around 11:30. All the action here is in the morning. Peaked around 11:30 and then sold off. That's too thin. HELX, again, most of the action's in the pre-market or in the morning, pretty choppy. But now, right around noon, it's just coiling out and doing nothing. MNLV, all the action trades up into 10:30, and then just trades sideways for the rest of the day. SM trades up at 11, and then sells off. Now it does come back after the big sell-off, but here's the easy money made in here, and then it backs off. Got into a new trend afternoon, but you can see most of the action is in first thing this morning. HT, all the actions this morning come to noon, it's just flattening out. GPMT, just drifting off. Too thin. Ladner, all the action in the morning just drifting off. So you can see that all the action is first thing in the morning. And then by noon, it pretty much dries up. It does pop back up to the highs of the day maybe, but that's only a 20-30 cent move after making a $1.20 move, pulls back, and then 20 or 30 cents to take it higher. So that's why I don't trade sort of after noon, between noon and 2 o'clock, because you get a lot of fake out moves.